Tonight, we report on the recovery of a man's body from an irrigation canal and a fire that destroyed a garage in Ephrata. What's going on in sports, Bob?
Moses Lake Baseball captures a district championship, and Quincy Soccer matches up with Granger in first-round state soccer action. Let's take a peek at our Weather Center forecast.
We had a few clouds and rain showers develop this afternoon with the heating of the sun across our states. I will let you know what awaits us for the new work week ahead in a few minutes.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The body of Scott Colves was recovered Monday morning. He drowned on March 29th when his son accidentally drove their pickup into an irrigation canal. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, the body was found above Summer Falls Dam by an irrigation district employee. The Grant County Fire District 5 Swiftwater Rescue Team recovered the body and transferred it to the Grant County Coroner's Office. Colves' family was notified of the recovery. Grant County Sheriff Tom Jones stated, "Scott Colves' family and loved ones have suffered while awaiting this recovery, and I pray that they can find peace knowing we have found Scott's body." The Big Bend Community College Foundation's Celebration for Education event was this Saturday. Reporter Lexi Perry was there to tell us all about it.
Big Bend Community College hosted their 13th annual Celebration for Education Saturday evening. The formal event began with wine tasting, appetizers, and a silent auction. The live auction began shortly after dinner. Celebration is the school foundation's primary fundraiser for student scholarships.
We have a lot of students out here that would not be able to go to college if it weren't for this event, and they're so deserving and they've worked so hard to get here, and so that's why it's important for all of us.
One Big Bend Community College student shared with guests how their support made her education possible.
Because of me receiving that scholarship, my confidence in my future shot through the roof. That if I can achieve doing well in college and receiving a scholarship, I can do many more things.
For iFIBER 1 News, I'm Lexi Perry.
Thanks, Lexi. An Ephrata woman was injured in a collision on State Route 17 on Saturday night. Jacqueline Vasquez, a 20-year-old Quincy woman, was driving north on SR 17 in a 2000 Mitsubishi Eclipse in front of Ruth Reyes, a 43-year-old Ephrata woman, driving a 2001 Chrysler Concorde. The Washington State Patrol reports Vasquez allegedly overshot the off-ramp to westbound SR 282, slowed and moved to the shoulder before Reyes struck Vasquez's car in the driver's side door. Vasquez was not injured. Reyes was taken to Columbia Basin Hospital to be treated for injuries. The State Patrol reports the collision was caused by Vasquez not paying attention. No citation was issued, and the case remains under investigation, according to the State Patrol. The Ephrata Fire Department hosted their annual Touch a Truck event this weekend. Here's Jeff Chu with the story.
The annual Touch a Truck event at Ephrata's Splash Zone parking lot drew hundreds of children and parents on Saturday. Ephrata Fire Department Assistant Fire Chief Bruce Gribble said the event could have been the best attended so far. Touch a Truck allows kids to get up close and personal with fire trucks, tractors, and cars of all shapes and sizes. Gribble said the kids learn more about those behind the steering wheels of the vehicles they often see driving down the road. The kids are allowed to crawl right inside the cab of a fire department ladder truck and even pretend to drive it down the road at a high rate of speed. Those participating in the event included the Washington State Patrol, Grant County Sheriff's Office, Ephrata Police Department, Northwest MedStar, American Medical Response, Grant County Public Utility District, and Grant County Public Works. Several private companies and individuals allowed access to their vehicles used in racing, farming, towing, and construction. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thanks, Jeff. Now let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be right back after this.
Good food, cold beer, and plenty of entertainment. That's what Sporty Steakhouse is all about. Open 6 a.m. every day. We offer over 100 reasonably priced menu items with 24 different ice-cold beers on tap and a wide variety of spirits. Come in with your favorite group, watch the game on our big screen TV, shoot pool, play shuffleboard, and more. We have live music and DJs, so find us on Facebook for upcoming events. Located on East Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake. Sporty Steakhouse, where good friends meet.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. With the local book telephone directory, it's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Hi folks, good to be with you once again. I'm meteorologist Miguel Montoya from the One News Weather Center. Your weather forecast is being brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Let's check out the headlines making news along the Columbia Basin. The sun makes a comeback over the next couple of days. A clearing trend is forecast overnight, and we are dry the next few days here along the Columbia Basin with above normal temperatures, although nothing too extreme. As a matter of fact, we were right on target today with both our morning low and our daytime high. We were in the middle 40s this morning, made it into the low to mid 70s during the afternoon hours with similar conditions across Moses Lake. You woke up to temperatures in the middle 40s, made it into the middle 70s this afternoon. And although we will average out above normal for this time of year over the next couple of days, no record-setting heat is forecast across our area. We did see a lot of cloudiness bubble up with the heating of the sun this afternoon. Those clouds will melt once we lose the heating of the day, so a clearing trend overnight. Hovering near 70 at the present time. We will fall back into the 40s to near 50 as we head through the overnight hours. So we had a pretty good stretch of dry weather last week. Then we had the clouds and rain move in on Friday and over the weekend. This is the tail end of those clouds and rain showers out there at the present time. They will come to an end once we lose the heating of the sun. So a clearing trend along the northwestern U.S. overnight. And although we could see a few clouds bubble back up on Tuesday afternoon, I think this computer model is overdoing it as far as the precipitation. So we are looking at partly to mostly sunny skies. Even better as we look ahead to Wednesday, complete sunshine overhead once again. The next weather maker will push off to our north up across Vancouver Island and British Columbia, although eventually this does work its way through our states on Friday and this weekend. But in the meantime, we are looking mighty nice over the next couple of days, not only across our area, but also statewide. 70s and 80s will rule on Tuesday afternoon, right around 81 in Yakima along the Yakima Valley. We will take a closer look at our general area. Temperatures in the middle to the upper 70s, maybe even a few low 80s here and there, including here in Ephrata, also in places like Wenatchee. Your extended forecast looking good the next couple of days. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s each afternoon here in Ephrata. And then we will see a little bit more in the way of cloudiness for Friday and the weekend, although the probability of precipitation will remain fairly low. Well, folks, your weather forecast, as usual, was brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. We will be right back with sports.
Hi, Jan. Welcome to the Toyota Time sales event.
We're looking for something safe with a really smooth ride. He's a very light sleeper.
Oh, the Camry's safe and has a smooth, comfortable ride.
Oh, the Camry's perfect.
And you're in luck. It's Toyota Time, so it's a great time for a great deal.
Yes! You can lease a new 2014.5 Camry for $209 a month for 24 months with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance included. Plus, get $1,000 bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places.
Searching for that perfect place to settle down?
Whether you're looking for an elegant single-story, spacious two-story, or a custom home on acreage, Ahole Construction can aid your decision with a streamlined production process that saves time, money, and natural resources. Compare us to other builders and see for yourself what advantages you can get by choosing an Ahole home. Our philosophy is that we do things right the first time around. Start planning your dream house today with Ahole Construction. Call 509-766-1366.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. Congratulations go out to the Moses Lake baseball team for taking the District 6 championship Saturday.
The Chiefs pulled out a 6-5 come-from-behind win over a red-hot Wenatchee team that had won 6 of its last 7 regular season games and 2 in district play. Moses Lake led 1-0 early on an RBI single by Cole Raymond. The Panthers hung 2 on the board in the top of the second and 1 in the fourth to go up top 3-1. Brett Mosier tripled and then scored on a pass ball in the bottom of the fifth to close the gap to 3-2. A 2-run double by Blake Springer with 2 outs put the Chiefs up for good.
Felt pretty good to come out there after struggling my first 2 at-bats and then come out there like that and come up with a clutch hit, and that's when we just started rolling. It's a great inning.
2 more runs in the inning pushed the lead to 6-3. The Panthers nearly came back to tie it with an unearned run in the top of the 6th and a run in the top of the 7th, but the Chiefs held on to win it.
The win makes Moses Lake the #1 seed from District 6 for the 4A state baseball tournament. The Chiefs are scheduled to play the Union Titans from Camas in a first-round single elimination game Saturday at 1 p.m. at Yakima County Stadium. The Moses Lake Lady Chiefs wrapped up regular season softball play with a 2-game sweep of Eisenhower in Yakima Friday. The Chiefs took the first contest 9-2 and then beat the Lady Cadets 7-2 in the nightcap with their starters on the bench. The win leaves no doubt as to whom the best team in the Big 9 Conference is, with Moses Lake at the top of the standings with a 14-1 record. The Chiefs have earned the right to host the 4A District 6 tournament Saturday at Larson Field and play in the championship game at 2 p.m. The Quincy Jacks captured 3rd place in the Tri-District 1A Boys Soccer Tournament with a 7-0 win over Okanagan Saturday. Quincy heads to the state tournament as the #3 seed and is scheduled to play a first-round loser-out match with Granger Tuesday at Sunnyside High School at 7 p.m. The Warden Cougar softball team swept a twin bill from Cle Elum at home Saturday to end the regular season on a 7-game win streak. Warden finished 2nd in the 1A SCAC East standings with a 10-2 league record and went 18-2 overall. The Lady Cougars will host a first-round matchup with Cle Elum Thursday at 4 p.m. Round 2 of the tournament moves to West Valley High School in Yakima on Saturday. And finally, the Moses Lake boys soccer team hosts Camas in a first-round loser-out match Tuesday at Lions Field at 7 p.m. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Clary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Our spotlight story tonight is about Quincy's Saddle Up for St. Jude event on Saturday. Here with the story is Jeff Chu.
Horseback riders from around Grant County saddled up Saturday for the 6th annual national event to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Riders and other donors have given about $7,500 over the past 6 years. Donations go to the research hospital founded in 1962 by the late actor and comedian Danny Thomas. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is internationally recognized for its pioneering research and treatment of children with cancer and other catastrophic diseases. Mary Ellen Warren, a Moses Lake rider, says the event called Saddle Up for St. Jude has been going on for 6 years at different equestrian trails around the county. She and Vicki Walker coordinate the event, which has a history in the county.
Well, this all originated years ago when our Vicki, the coordinator, and myself had children. It's about almost 20 years ago. One of our local businessmen that ran the tack shop would sponsor this event, and it was a small event, but it was a family event. We'd take our kids out and go trail riding for a good cause for St. Jude.
They decided to create their own ride for St. Jude in 2008.
So 6 years ago, we got together and we sponsored our first Saddle Up for St. Jude event, and we've been doing it ever since. We choose different venues around Grant County, and today we happen to be out at Ancient Lakes in Quincy on the Columbia River, and we'll be riding for a couple of hours and enjoying the friendship of good friends and for a good cause.
Warren says the fundraiser has special meaning for her family.
3 years ago, my husband had a heart attack, and they had to go in and scope his heart, and he had this little card, and where they enter the part where they enter the vein, and then to send the scope up, they have to plug it, and that plug, according to this card, was developed by St. Jude. So I myself have benefited, and that's why I'm so excited about this.
Riders can donate as little as $10 each to ride for St. Jude Hospital.
It changes from year to year. Of course, it depends on what everybody's doing on that weekend. And so we have about 16 to 20 riders, maybe 25. This year, it looks like we might have a little more. As the years go by, we get more riders coming.
The event moves to a different location around Grant County each year.
We have done out at Black Rock Lake, and we've done south down at the Potholes, and now we're here, and next year I think we'll choose one of those other locations.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Game time.
Papa's in the house.
Wow, what's all this?
I'm all about stats. For instance, have I got some numbers for you? Papa John's, a leader in online ordering.
You bet, Jim.
You were the first pizza company to offer it nationwide. What's the secret?
Jim, it's the pizza.
To celebrate our online leadership, get Papa John's new double pepperoni and bacon pizza for just $12.
Better ingredients,
better pizza,
and a better way to get it, papajohns.com.
A garage and a shed were destroyed by fire on F Street Southeast in Ephrata Thursday evening. A Grant County Sheriff's deputy was passing by and spotted the fire and alerted the fire department. Fire Chief Jeremy Burns said the owner and his son were not at home at the time of the fire. The Ephrata Fire Department and Grant County Fire District 13 extinguished the fire before it could reach the house. The fire started at the back of a detached garage facing the alley and spread to a neighbor's shed nearby. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. In Northwest news, a Lake Sammamish woman was driving home when she crashed through her own home, killing her husband and hurting family members. Seattle's Cairo has the story.
One person is dead and 2 others are injured after this car crash. The King County Sheriff's Office says a white Jeep plowed through the house and went straight into Lake Sammamish on Friday. Deputies say a 68-year-old woman was driving. Her husband, who was inside the house, was killed. The woman's daughter and son-in-law, who were also inside the house, were hospitalized with serious injuries. Officials are investigating the cause of the crash.
There's a new laser light show at Grand Coulee Dam. The Bureau of Reclamation will start using the new show next Saturday at the giant Columbia River Dam. The show tells the story of how the land was formed, the original inhabitants of the area, why Grand Coulee Dam was built, and the numerous effects the dam has had on local communities and the nation. The new show replaces a version that ran for 25 consecutive summers beginning in 1989. The agency says the old show was inaccurate and needed to be updated. A spokeswoman for Grand Coulee says the new show presents a more balanced story told from many perspectives. An Oregon teen says he was just helping a friend in need when he pushed her out of the way of a truck. Reporter Erica Nauckland has the details of a selfless action that saved a life.
Ellie Fielder says it's still surreal.
And I saw my life flash before my eyes.
The friend she met merely a month ago.
And that's it.
When they were both new at Rex Putnam High School, saved her life.
He's my hero.
Cameron Howell Meeker heard the gray truck screech, then saw it swerve.
And he was walking on the side with the cars, being a gentleman.
And he grabbed your arm?
He grabbed my arm and pushed me when the car was coming. And after he got hit, he flew over the cab of the car, did 3 cartwheels in the air, and landed flat on his stomach and his face, and is covered in road rash from pretty much his head to his toes.
Cameron will need surgery on his knees. He has a broken pelvis, several torn ligaments, and a compressed spine. We met him just as he got home from the hospital.
A lot of people are calling you a hero. What do you think about that?
I don't think I should be a hero. I just helped a friend in need.
A friend.
That means I have to change my Facebook status to hero now.
The nurses say spiked his heart rate when she visited.
That was also because the doctor was playing with my leg, okay?
A friend that will be grateful to him forever.
I think it's a pretty strong bond now.
And he is going to be my best friend for the rest of my life.
If you like salmon and consider yourself a foodie, you will be happy to hear the first catch of Copper River salmon arrived in Seattle. Seattle's Como News greeted the tasty visitors.
Seattle-Tacoma International Airport rolled out the red carpet for this year's first catch of Copper River salmon. The fish is considered to be one of the best tasting salmon in the world thanks to its high oil content. 24,000 pounds of salmon came in on the first flight. That's a little less than last year's, meaning you might pay an even higher premium for the prize catch. After landing, 3 of Seattle's top chefs put their salmon culinary skills to the test for the annual cook-off. This year's judges were Seattle Seahawks place kicker Stephen Hauschka, Seattle Mariners Hall of Famer Jay Buhner, and Alaska Airlines Chief Operating Officer Ben Minicucci.
I would have signed up to be a judge had they asked. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.